Hello everyone, hope you're all doing good. Yes, a bit late today, but yeah, still I'm gonna play a game, so yeah, let's go and play a training game today. So, problem of the day right here, live as black, try to use the kind of weakness that white has over here. And the idea is you want to have like a good forcing move so you can have enough space to live on the bottom side. So try this one, and yeah, in the meantime, as always, let's go and warm up. So go and switch to here. So let's go. 3Q problems as always. Let's start. Okay, black to play here, and I have an eye on this side at T15. So when you see this, you would like to block at S19, and then you need to have a shape that white cannot block at T17. So trying to make kind of liberty shortage. So I guess attach, turn, I can honey. This one, you sack this stone and block so that white cannot play here. Should be good. And that one you play, or maybe now you play this right here. So yeah, you don't want to play this one because white can turn, and now I can block. At the end right here, white cannot go inside because you just take in Atari. So here is the same. You play this and then block. Doesn't work. So that, yeah, when you see this, you want to have this idea of blocking here and first taking away the liberties before playing that one. So okay, nice one. Next, so white has no eyes over here. Need to win the race. Interesting one. I think white can attach here, that's a problem. So maybe you block, like make an eye here. Block this one, you can simply go from the outside and make it a call kind of thing. So like this, and then white takes. Should be still call. Yeah, simply call right here. So problem is, if you start from this one, for example, I think white can attach. And then this, you cannot let white cut here, but if you connect, white can actually, maybe it's the same. Like this, you need to take and it's call. So if you play here, white attaches this, block, and call this way. So with this one, I guess you should have like more advantage. So this. So you have an advantage in the scope, because even if white kind of, let's say, takes and you play away, in order to win here, white needs to spend another move, and still it's call right here. So, and then there's this one. So I guess this is better than just a straight up call without any, because you can actually have play a move elsewhere and still have a shape to make a call. So slightly better for this one. Okay, next. This one seems like attach either way. So this one you're threatening the snapback shape here to throw in at here. The question is, after this one, white will hane. Then you can cut, take, Atari, then it should be call. If you start from here, white descends and you cannot save this stone. So it should be attach, hane, cut, take, Atari, Atari, or cut here and call. So this. Because if you start here, white can descend, and then you cannot save this. This push, play here, throw in, and the Atari. This is open, so it doesn't work. And against this, white cannot extend, because then you can cut here, and there's this is Atari, so you can take, and if connect, you take this eye. And Yo, Klaus, nice to see you. Hope you all good. So a bit late compared to other days. Sorry for that. So yeah, against this, and it's core at the end. White cannot connect. Now you play here. This is force I, so white needs to do this, and it's core for life right here. Let's go next. Okay, this is an interesting problem. So locally this shape is like very Seki alive type of shape, but there might be some way to... I actually don't know. You probably throw in and then this one double Atari type thing. Because any other move I just don't think it works. So this and then call right here. Because if you block and play this one, guess it's same-ish. So you play this, this, and take first. Whereas if you play here and then throw in, white takes first. So there's a difference here. So start from throw in and then play this one. So connect black and connect in the first line. So white will just connect here and it's cool. But this one you take first. So this Y is correct. Okay, next. So black to live right here. You can keep this I by playing here. But then white wedges. Doesn't work. So wedge, I mean that if you play here, white plays this one, block, disconnect. So maybe just simply block. White plays throw in. Connect this. Maybe this is fine. Oh, you Atari here at the end, probably. No? Oh, I should have played here. Because I thought like white's gonna throw in. But yeah, this one I guess is this and then you cut and it's call. No? Okay. Maybe this is not the answer. So this I thought wedge. Oh, you can play here. And white cannot cut this one, so you can take this down and keep the eye. This tricky move. Yeah, so this, white cannot connect. And even if you play here, white cannot play this one because it's self-Atari, so black can live right here. Ah, that's a cool one, this move. Okay. So halfway through, okay, this should be something like hane and cut. So if white takes, you can cut here, take, you connect on the first line with a call. And if white Ataris from here, you can Atari this way, descend and make it a call here. So that is super big call, trying to threaten like if you play here. So this one. So if take, you can Atari from bottom and just connect on the first line. So this is the best attempt, but this is quite risky call for whites to play. So connect, you block, and then it's called to connect everything, kind of thing. Okay. Last 4. That one I'm a bit lost. I guess this one, but I'm not sure. I am not sure though. Like this maybe you hane and call, but that would be a bit of a bailout move. I guess white can hane. Maybe you block first. And then cut your Atari from this side and then play here. Keep 2 eyes. So any other move? apart from cut, so this one you can connect. It shouldn't work because this you can just cut here, like take. And yeah, even wedge, I guess you can play this one. Just sack this stone, doesn't matter. You can atari and take the stone on the top. So yeah, we needed to sack here this stone to have this forcing move to keep the 2 eyes this way. Nice one. Okay, last 3. So this one should be Liberty Shortage. Wonder if you start from here. So this one, if cut you descend, and it seems good. But if white takes the eye, you then you hane, cut, descend, connect here. Yeah, should be the same. So this you descend, and against this you can simply hane, and then this one you throw in, take it, snap back. So there's a few tricky stuff. If white makes an eye right here, you need to go back and play this one, and then this you descend. Even if white connects, you can connect back, and the meaning is white cannot keep the eye itself atari, and if you take here, you atari, take this eye away. And yeah, if cut, you descend, and this one is the same idea. And if block, there's throw in. White cannot take, it's snap back. And if you take these 2 stones, now you take the left side, and it's dead. So good one right here. Classic kind of Liberty Shortage stuff. Okay, last 2. So it's capturing race, and we need to take the eye here from white. So my first instinct was hane and then wedge here. So hane block, you can wedge, take, you connect, should be fine. If this, you take the eye. Yeah, should be that one, and then score right here. So this at the end, white can extend the liberties, but when you try to fill the liberties right here, you cannot go straight, so you need to connect once, and then it's call for the capturing race. Any other move, I guess, should be fine. Like this, you just take the eye right here, and then here you play this. This one you connect, and white cannot fill the liberties, so you just lose. So this is the only way white can play here, wedge, and then connect. White needs to play here, and then it's go. So the idea here when you have capturing race is like when you yeah, even if you don't have the eye, like here, always try to take the eye shape or an eye from your opponent. So in capturing races, the one that has an eye has the advantage a lot of times. So one thing to learn. Okay, so that one, even if white blocks, you can throw in. So this shape is super common. So white cannot make an eye on the top side. So I guess just play here. Block, you throw in. And even if white blocks, again, this throwing here, it's the same shape on the bottom as well. So this should be simply dead. It's this throw in, connect, you can cut in atari, connect, dead shape in 3. So this, and this. Same shape on the top side and on the bottom. So even if you play like this one to connect, you can cut, and this is simply dead. So cut here and sack in 3 eyes, 3 stones, dead shape in 3. But yeah, this shape is super common. So if you solve a lot of tsumegos, this should pop up in your head. Right here, black and throw in. This has not an eye, because if you connect, you can take. And if take, you can make this as a false eye. And it's dead. So yeah, good one in here. Okay, this time we done it well. So yeah, if you wonder where this is, I'll put the link here. And it's all free. You can create an account and go over there, solve some problems. And yeah, you cannot really go wrong by solving some problems here. So yeah, one advice, try to go for volume, so don't mind to lower the difficulty if sometimes it's difficult. Just make sure that you go for a good amount of volume so that you train the pattern recognition at the same time, because that's kind of the goal, especially for the easier problems. So yeah, okay, so let's switch the screens. Problem of the day right here, black to play. So this one, you will need to use the kind of stone that is here and try to create the forcing move that makes you alive on the bottom side. So yeah, try this one, and let's try to find some game here, a free game, and if not, as always, I'll switch the accounts. So yeah. Hope you're having a great week. It is getting kind of the late end of the summer. And yeah, if you're on a nap or you solve some problems, or like any site or any kind of or on the board, try to read the lines first. So try to imagine that you're in a game, that you cannot like take back the move. So do not fall in trap of wishful thinking or kind of cut off the reading too early. So try to look out for your opponent's strong response as well. Yeah, should be good. Okay, let's go on. Thank you. I might change the accounts then. It's a bit late, so gonna try to do the fast matching blitz. And I'm keeping the main account without the blitz for rating games, so if you wanna. But maybe we'll need to do and change in the future. Okay, I know. Need to continue finding a bit of patience. Okay, I think it's good. Let's switch the screens. Okay, each time I need to take this away. So white against this infamous double Komoku these days. Very common. I tend to use this high kind of approach a lot, especially against this, because it tends to be white influence and black territory type of thing. You can attach some of the times, be a bit more efficient, but I don't mind just extending and then decide later. So black can extend something around here. Approach, take the corners, this is all fine. But usually black will just keep the territories and white will go for kind of overall influence in the center. You could pincer, but you could also kick. I think this one is a bit more common, maybe for pros, but I don't mind just responding this one. So this side is important as white. You could also respond high as well. Everything looks fine. Yeah, so this is the kind of move that you see a lot these days, with next waiting here, this one as well at P12. If I attach Hane kind of thing. Pincer looks good. You could attach, that's a move you see, maybe peep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, let's try to pincer. Okay, blacks play straight away this one. And sometimes I've seen attach here as well at P11.
1, 2,
So usually attach and black harness and gets kind of this side, this zone. So you cut, atari, let connect, you crawl, and then you take, and then black response. So that would be kind of the usual sequence right here. I guess black's feels okay because this is quite big of territory, but I don't mind also taking center. So you need to protect because next there's Hane, this one, and it cannot hold, so yeah. We'll put a move. So here this is interesting. You could jump, you could extend.
1 2 3
So I want to prevent like this move.
6 7
Could also
8
extend here.
9
Let's try to jump. I'll try this one. So playing a bit more influential in the center. And if I descend, I can kind of keep this whole area.
秒読みを始めます。
Maybe black will approach here or attach. So this is leaving a bit of this move. Need to block
2
and then a
3
hane.
4 5 6 7 8
I think usually should atari and then connect, something like that. Or maybe we can like block here.
1 2 3
But yeah,
4
this one, it's gonna let black take the corner kind of thing. Could also extend. That could have been also a move here. To extend simply, not atari. As played, I will block, connect. So here, maybe black will cut right here. And then... So this, I guess, usually... Maybe block you don't do in this case.
2 3 4
Just extend here and then turn, sack in 3 stones and block right here. Maybe you keep this. So that you're stronger on this side.
2 3 4 5
Not
6
sure.
7 8 9 残り2回です。
Turn should be fine, but the next move, I don't know. So you can block here and be stronger on this side, but black can save this. Whereas if you block here, you can take this 1 stone, but then this side is way weaker.
2 3 4
I guess I'll play away.
7
That's...
8 9
Let's play away. I don't know. Maybe this is bad. Yeah, block here. Maybe I should block there. It is big to play this move.
3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Maybe attach, I'm not sure. But now I can play these 2 moves and kind of be strong on the outside. So against this, I would like to pincer.
1 2 3 4 5
Try to
6
kind of go
7
after this
8
1 stone attack in some sense. So block, kind of push here.
One.
This attach here is annoying. Descent looks a bit too cramped.
5 6 7 8 9
Annoying playstyle, really. I tend to struggle
残り
against
1回です。
this kind of territorial grab. Maybe I do play here, try to take away the base of this group, but turn looks annoying as well.
3 4 5 6、7、8。
Let's push. Try to, yeah, take this turn away and take away liberties of this group right here. See how my opponent plays.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Shouldn't panic too much about not having territory. So I could extend block, but black would probably cut right here, which is
1、2、
again
3、
annoying.
4、5、
But if I extend,
6、
white can just
7、
black can just crawl.
8。
So I would like to play here, but yeah, cut.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Extend here. So black can Atari. I think that's the kind of point.
1、2。
I haven't thought about this move, but that one you can extend.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I can probably take these 2 stones, sack here. 3 stones. I don't know how much it's worth, but so black can take with Atari and then block right here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe you play this and then Atari this way, so you can take this eye, and I have like co-threads around here.
1、2、
Black has
3、
not many
4、
co-threads. I mean this
5、
maybe, but
6、
in
7。
terms of core I should be better. So Atari here, take this eye shape away. And even if cut,
1、
so cut
2、
here I guess.
3、4。
Okay, interesting. That one I extend. Could take.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I guess let's take. And have say that black has some problems on the outside right here with cut. If I connect, maybe this.
1、2、3、4、
Not sure. Maybe this one I should extend though.
6、
I
7、
wasn't sure.
8、9。
But yet, if I
残り
can
2回
try
です
to take these and have still problems on the outside here, I mean, looks good for white. And around here, I have plenty of co-threads.
1、2、3、4、
This
5、
is quite big here.
6。
Okay, so this is one co-thread used, so I can connect. Maybe black will play something like this, but shouldn't really
2、
work.
3、4、5。
Yeah, flatter on this side shouldn't work to play here as co-thread. Because I guess extend. Maybe you could connect
2
here, but then there's
3
cut still.
4
So
5。
let's play this one. Maybe white, black will still cut. Black has no clear
1
co-threads after
2
this one, so that's
3
cool.
4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe you can try to create some. Yes, this is one of the reasons why. But this one I can simply turn. You don't want to cut because this is like creating a co-thread, but I
2
just played this
3
one or
4
here.
5、
Either way.
6。
Hane, I mean, it's giving up too much, I think, but
1、
this one I can play
2
away.
3、
Like
4、
take here.
5、6、7、 8、9、
So against connect, now I take. And this should be next if I connect, like this kind of shape over here is really in trouble. So I don't know how black is gonna solve this problem.
1、
Against
2、
attach,
3、
but I can hane
4、
here.
5、6、7、8、9。
Yeah, this is hard question. Because
残り
even
1
this
回
one you
で
can
す。
play away. You can always block and then live on this side here. Even if you get surrounded, let's say.
1、
It's always shape
3、
to live.
4、5。
Yeah, so black try to attach and continue here, but this one I could just play here. Locally it's a bit losing core threat.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Guess we'll still play here.
1、2、3。
What is this?
Ich.
Can't I?
2、3、4、5、6、
I think
7。
it's still take. Thing is I can make the core kind of bigger. Do you play here?
1、2、3、4、5。
Take. Was this a wrong move by me?
1、2、
It well
3、
could be.
4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe that was bad. Black can connect. I should have cut and tried to maybe play some core for it. Yeah, this now seems not good for me. What have I done? Problem is this group is now disconnected.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I guess you can still cut an Atari and somewhat kind of connect on the first line, but yeah, it's not looking cool.
1、2、3、4、
I underestimated this cut from
6
black.
7。 1、2。
Yeah, this is not good. I guess this black is better. Yeah, I can play here in center. Now black probably bumps and try to go after this group, which is gonna increase this side.
1、
I got all the side here, but
3
it doesn't justify.
5、6、7、
Yeah, this is
8
very bad.
9。
Okay, now let's try to cut here. Maybe black will play this one to take the eye away. That's a cool move.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Maybe turn. So I don't mind giving up. Worst case.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
So if this, you
8
just simply Atari. Okay, didn't expect this move. Is this cut? Don't get it. But if cut, you can crawl here. Okay. Interesting.
1、
You
2、
can still descend and try to live.
4、
and then
5
try to say there's
6
problem there. So now I guess as white you need to try to increase as much this. That's the only way to really win this, and then maybe invade at some point later with peep or this kind of thing here, attach. But yeah, this trade right here I didn't succeed. This is not good.
4 5 6 7 8 9
To go now in the corner seems a bit greedy. Block. Because now against the block, if this one I can play here at peep and try to go after the whole group. So against this you just crawl back. And yeah, there's a cutting point, but I should be able to extend, maybe clamp. Okay, clamp might be a problem.
1 1
This
2
probably
3
turn here. So cut you can turn and live in center.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7
So you don't need to put a move. Let's jump and try to say this is all dead. Kind of have the same problem.
2 3 4 5
Okay, it's peep right here. Black will probably block from the corner and try to let me go around here. This gotta be maybe some RG with here. Ladder stuff.
4
So let's try with this. A cutting point might be something linked with this one, like these two cuts.
1
But yeah, let's try with this one. So if I can create something here with all here being dead,
1
now
2
maybe
3
I
4
could
5
think of winning.
6 7 8 9
So just take isn't center. I think Hane maybe? Oh, I missed this one.
2
So black and
3
Hane.
4 5 6 7 8 9
Okay, I need to take then. Yeah, that was bad. Completely missing this and this one. Guess Kosumi or attach.
1 2 3
Seems a bit greedy, but maybe this is also good.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8
Gets played that. Trying to relate with something with cut and cut here. So Hane, maybe you can push. This looks like already something is a bit wrong. Okay. Didn't expect this.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
So cut, I guess, Atari from here. But this one already, like, there's some problems here. So you can cut here in center, like there's this, so you can connect, cut here, attach this way.
7 8
Yeah, let's play here. If I can gain something on this side, I would be happy. Okay, then I guess extend. So wedge. Maybe black will block and try to say this is problematic. Yeah, that makes sense.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I'll try to live independently. Have still cutting points around here.
2、3。
That's a good move. That is a good move. I think you hane and then use this kind of weak point. Maybe black will play this. Interesting. I guess you push here. So this one black can double Atari cut, so play this. Sack these two stones in a way and try to live, but I mean black should be better. It's a bit too painful. Locally I'm alive, but then I have like problems here. Yeah, the whole left side exchange I probably totally messed up. Good play from my opponent.
6、7、8、9。
Okay, even more conservative. Guess it's Atari. Need to connect to the left side right here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
This, yeah, maybe this turn is sent this. So, nah, it's not good.
1。
Ah, good move. So this one you can attach and then cut here. Yeah, black is playing good. Nothing to say.
3、4、
Here this cuts problem.
6、7、8。
So I guess this should work. But yeah, black can attach. This is lost, should be. It's not enough points here to win against the all other parts.
3、4、5、6。
Let's try to play something here. Black can bump. I cannot run this still ladder.
2、
Yeah, I guess this is
4、
not really
5、6、
threatening anything.
7、
Black can play
8、
this one.
9。
This might be a small mistake. So extend, let black take you, hane.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
We can play this.
1、2、
And cut Atari this one and save these stones. Don't know if it's really good, but at least we can threaten the cut here. This is what I'm aiming. I'm behind already, so trying to do something complicated is okay. Yeah, okay. Black did connect. Very, very reasonable move.
1、 1、
And yeah, black can still honey and try to take
3
some points at the
4
same time. So
5、6、
yeah,
7、
resign.
8、
That's too much.
9。
Yeah, the left side I should have been better, but then I don't know. From here I started to just be. Maybe this one I should play something here first and then extend. Like, do not forget about this one here. Maybe before taking you can play this move to prevent like attach stuff. I totally underestimated this thing. I mean, maybe. And good evening, Hermit. Hermit came to witness Hontes. Yeah, I think this one I should protect here. This is Sentinel now, and if black takes, now I can take. And this should be better for white. Like, the whole left side is destroyed. Like, and black has no call threats. Like, this maybe, but you could probably still connect and then try to Atari take. And again, this is no call threats for black. This one doesn't respond like you play here. And now the whole left side is a problem. Maybe you don't need to connect actually, but turn here might be better. Because even take, you can simply play this one. Try to take everything here on the left side. But yeah, this I should probably cut and try some call threats, but already it's worse. Yeah, this is not good. Okay, let's look with fine arts. After this one, yeah, black is better simply. Maybe here could have done something different, but okay, let's look at it. Or not. Okay, so white is losing the whole time. I really tend to struggle against this. If you want to play against me, play this double Komoku stuff. Probably need to be a bit less. So even that is not good. So white, how do you play here? So Hane. So you can Hane here? Ah, because there's no ladder. Oh. Is this the reason why? Oh, okay. So because this, now you can play here and block. And black has no ladder, even this one. Ah, okay. So this move, I didn't even know, but you need to have the ladder in order for black to play this one, this move. And crawl. Yeah, because if you get Hanet and this works, this is not good. Like, you get flattened out and you take the stone. Yeah, this is not good. Usually the shape should be take and then black blocks. But in this case, black has no ladder here because of this move. Interesting. Okay, I learned a new thing. So black plays this. Maybe this should help for the ladder. Oh yeah, this is getting complicated. Like bumping here because like you don't want like this move or whatnot. And this now doesn't work because this is a ladder right now. So yeah, black can play this one and should be good. Can Atari from this side take. Interesting. So black will try to play here in order this to be a threat, to have like the ladder with this shape. 10 stream streak, nice. That's a lot. Thank you for being all the time here. Thank you very much for the support. Yeah, I hope I can stream a bit at this late day, so we can catch up the games. Yeah, so this doesn't work. And I guess this jump is a bit too soft. Maybe here I need to extend right here, so this against this honey. Playing here or cut. Really? Cut here, let this one and what? Okay. Is there another move with this one? I wonder. Okay, just continue and play. Yeah, I need to study a little bit of this kind of opening, because this tends to be very kind of straightforward, and you need to know the threats really well, because if not, like the worst case scenario is like black has too many territories and you don't have a good way to create kind of good influence in the center and just lose straight away. Whereas black, the plan is quite easy. Just take territory and try to invade, kind of thing. So here I suspect I should just cut. Or, okay, create some co-threats, I guess, here. Yeah, but this I don't know. Yeah, if you don't mind playing territorial, this is really strong. Like this 2 Komoku and then enclosure. Okay. Well, at least I learned something. With this shape doesn't work when you don't have the ladder. So that's nice. Nice takeaway. Okay. Well, it happens. Let's go through this screen. So problem of the day right here. Black to play. And, oh, sir, I missed a comment. Made in Shinya, thank you. Hello. I'm very new to the game, but thanks for streaming. Nice. Yeah, I would like to have, like, it's nice to see new people in the game, so thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed the game, and I don't know if the commentary is too, like, abstract or whatnot, but I hope I, yeah, enjoyed. I also have to learn possible answers to my usual opening. So yeah, it shouldn't be the priority, but if you feel kind of too getting outplayed by opponent, just work bit by bit. So actually, there's a good site if you want to know about the Joseki, so the local kind of corner stuff. You can go on Josekipedia right here. It's a pretty good one. There's probably some outdated variant sequence, but it's pretty good overall if you want to have a guide with some comments. And you can maybe just try something on with the AI, stuff like that, if you like to use them. But you don't need to kind of copy all the new stuff that all the professionals are playing. You don't need to. Like, you could definitely play simple Josekis, and the most important is to enjoy, of course, but if you want to improve, like solve problems and play, that's the way to go. So, okay. Black to play, and yeah, you need to use this one stone, and the idea is have a forcing move that is good to locally live on the bottom side. So it seems like you cannot use this stone, but you can squeeze some juice out of it and try to create a living shape on the bottom. It's been quite difficult to get into, Okay. Nice. Yeah, it is true. Maybe the content, there's a lot of Asian content comparing to the English one. Been doing a lot of puzzle. Okay, that's good. Yeah, if you like to solve a lot of puzzles, that's good. And yeah, try to solve easy ones. Try to repeat them so that you know instant, and then you can try to go up the level. So you don't need to try to solve too hard at the beginning, really. Just build your basics, also pattern recognition, because this is the most important. And you can, yeah, build in your intuition as well. And yeah, no worries, Hermit. So yeah, let's go through this problem quick. Okay, so if you simply, let's say, block here. So this one seems to be interesting to live on the bottom. How do you think white can play to kill black? So this one doesn't really work in this case. And I haven't really played on 19 by 19, mostly 9 by 9. So here I have one advice. If you can play on 13 by 13, so it's the good middle ground, because 9 by 9 the game is totally different, whereas 13 by 13 is just really a miniature version of the big one. So if you can feel comfortable, then go for the 19 by 19. But 9 by 9 I'll just yeah, go through at the beginning just for introduction sake. But in order to pick up the flow of the game overall, 13 by 13 is just a bit better, I would say. But apart from that, I think you're good to go. And yeah, of course, calculation is really important. Pattern recognition as well. So I'm on the part not being a good tactician, but with good pattern recognition and other parts of the game overall, I think I'm a good example. You can be still a high down level. You don't need to be super good in tactics or calculation. I suggest learning 13 by 13, so you learn to keep the bigger picture in mind. Yeah. Okay, so this one, white can actually honey right here, and this move is a cool one, so that you threaten to take these two stones. If cut, you connect, and now you need to take this one stone, because if you get taken, this is not going to work. This you play here, and black is dead on the side. So even if you take this one stone, there's no way to make two eyes, so connect here, and does work. And yeah, clutch out. Actually, this board is a 13 by 13. I'm just cropping it, but yeah. 13 by 13 board is hard. It is hard. In a sense, it's like, if you play with strong players on 13 by 13, it tends to be kind of, you skip a lot of the kind of middle game a lot, and it tends to be straight to end game. But it's still a good miniature version of 19 by 19 comparing to 9 by 9. Okay, so this doesn't work because white can honey and play this. So when you try to solve problems, try to think in lines like this. So maybe it's a bit hard if you begin, but try to always think in like a sequence of moves, and then try to draw the conclusion from them there, and then deviate if you need to. So this one doesn't work, so I need to think of a different move right here. And this way you can implement the same kind of habits in your games. And that's, apart from the pattern recognition, solving problems, this is what you want to get out of problems. So the kind of thinking part, so how to have the habit of calculating lines, and then deviate, kind of training. So yeah, you need to play a different first move. Hint is you will need to use this one stone straight away. So let's go through the solution. Here in this problem, you wanted to play this one. So it seems like bad because you increase the amount of stones that you get captured. But let's say white captures here simply. Then what would you do? So now with this move, you can create kind of a forcing move to live on the bottom. So hope you're right. So this one, you can play this one at Atari. Cutting on e3, we can go later. Well, it's not working, but yeah, Atari right here. So it seems like this, usually the move looks better comparing to this, I agree. But in this case, you wanted the Atari. So if takes, now try to figure out a way to live on the bottom side. So when you have this, white won't connect, because if you play here, this is Atari, and you can live simply with 2 eyes or descend here. That will be easily alive, so white will take. Try to complicate a little bit, but it's still alive. So you need to protect the threat of taking these 2 stones. At the same time threatening to also make 2 eyes. So the move is to play at empty triangle here to turn. Doesn't look good, but this is effective. So you basically threaten to kind of make 2 eyes here. If Hane connect, this one you can make 2 eyes. And if this, now you can go back and disconnect these stones and have like enough space to live. So this will be Seki at the end. You don't need to put a move. Even if white plays this one, at the end you connect, and this is Seki shape. So both players won't play, and simply alive. So that was a good move to Atari simply from here. If you cut, the problem is after white takes, you need still to protect another move, because it's not protecting this cutting point at e2. And this is not Sente, so even if you block, white can just go back here, and yeah, this is not enough space to live, so it won't work. So even though this looks better, in this case, you don't have any forcing move after that, and if you just disconnect this stone, white can simply cut here, and you cannot save this stone or these 2. So connect, white takes, and if yeah, other move doesn't work, like this one, just take, it's dead. And if you figure out like, okay, this is alive with this, so this is first step. So what do you do if white connects here? So this is another question. I think this one is easier. So you need to keep the space, create a forcing move against this. So the move here was to simply block right here, and then white needs to connect because next it's threatening this cut. I think f4 first. Cannot read at all. Yeah, this problem is a bit difficult, so don't worry. So you need to play here, threaten, so keep the space, but this is threatening this cut at g4. And let's say white connects, then You can play both, I guess. Black can descend or play this move and live on the side. So both should work. Technically, maybe this. Maybe it doesn't count. It's both seki, I believe. So this one you descend, white blocks, and it's actually you need to connect. So maybe because of this, so it is a bit technical, but black is gote, so white can take play a move away. Whereas if you play this one first, white needs to play here. Oh, and then actually you can block this one, sorry. And you can live this way. So yeah, even if push, you can cut and take these two stones and live with an eye here, an eye this one. So it's all good. And even if wedge, you can cut here, descend, take. It doesn't change. So yeah, after this one is really difficult. Another one, so let's say white plays this, so this is a mistake. Now you can take kind of the free stones from white. So the last kind of a deviation from white. How would you punish this move right here? So this one you need to look at these free stones. Yes, Yeti, throw in. Good move. Yes, you need to throw in this one. And if take, you can atari, connect. This one you can cut at the end at G3 and take the stones right here. So you needed to read like these three variations, but this one you can kind of ditch quickly because this one, if you can see, kind of throw in and cut. So white has only two moves to play right here. And I guess the trickiest one is this right here and then this atari. So I agree that this looks move better. So Hermit tends to play here, but in this case the uglier move to atari from this one is better. And then turn right here to have these forcing moves and then live on the side. So if you simply descend right here, white can then run it. It's not enough space. There's like, even if you start here, white can connect. It's too late. So you need to start from this one. Basically kind of an asking move. Depending on what white responds, then you can play different forcing moves to be alive on the side. But yeah, don't worry if it feels difficult. This I would say it's at least 3Q problem, maybe a bit harder. Just the first move is a bit difficult to find, and then maybe you can see. So, but at least the concept of trying to kind of use the dead stone to ask a move and then use different forcing moves depending on the move is kind of a useful thing to note. So yeah, forcing moves are a very important concept. So yeah, you want to use the forcing moves depending the right one depending on the situation. So, and yeah, asking move is kind of a related to that a little bit. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this problem right here. So yeah, if I will post again, if you want some problems, you can go here on weiqi101.com. Pretty good. I personally go on there and solve a lot of problems, and you can also go at goproblems.com if you like a kind of English friendly site. And yeah, if you haven't checked the YouTube channel yet, you can go and look at past VODs over here. I'll be thankful if you can go there, check it. I'll try to post some content in the near future if I can. I know I say it each time, I don't, but yeah, at least the VODs are all on there, so you can go take a look for the games that I played on the series. some nice wins, some nice games as well. And yeah, usually I'm playing here some blitz games at this time of the day. So I'll be back tomorrow for another session. So yeah, hope I can see you guys catch up tomorrow as well. Thanks for being here today. And yeah, see you guys next time. Today's opponent was tough. Yeah, we need to be better against this kind of so if I want to show, this is extremely good, especially with the AIs these days. If you can know how to invade and whatnot, like this opening right here. Personally, I need to yeah, kind of develop a strategy against this, because this looks pretty good. A lot of professionals are also playing this one. Kind of just like maybe with this right here. But as black, basically you try to take territory, and white kind of counters with having influence overall, kind of thing. But yeah, okay, thank you for all being here, and hope I can see you next time tomorrow. So bye everyone. Thanks for being here, Hermit, as well. See you tomorrow. And yeah, have a nice day. Bye.